Thank you, and welcome this evening. My name is Rick Jump. I'm the Executive Director of the White Center Food Bank. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. So I personally think that I have the best job in White Center. I am so blessed to be able to work, live, and play in the community that I love so much. People frequently ask me, what do you like so much about White Center? And my response is always the same. It's the people. It's you. And tonight we celebrate you. So I would like to thank a few people who made this evening possible. I'd like to begin by, and I'll give each of them an opportunity to speak later, but the Director of the Washington State Department of Agriculture is here, Director Dan Newhouse. Dan is with Governor Gregoire's office and is part of a program that gives food to local food banks through the Feeding Washington initiative. And at the White Center Food Bank, we're very, very grateful for that support. I'd also like to thank the people for the vertically integrated partnership, and in particular, co-chairs Kerwin Higashi of Sodexo Foods and Blaine Hirai of Annie's Farm and Hirai Farms. So all of this food tonight was donated by our partners, and I want to thank each one of them. So Sodexo Foods, Annie's Fund, Franz, Sysco Foods, Darigold, Food Services of America, Farmer Bean Farmer Bean Seed, and Hirai Farms. And the food tonight has been prepared by the University of Washington Housing and Food Services. What a great job they've done, huh? I'd like to tell you a little bit about how tonight came together. A year and a half ago, I received a phone call from Blaine Hirai with Hirai Farms. And Blaine wanted to know if he could donate 50,000 pounds of potatoes to the White Center Food Bank. I never turned down a donation, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do with 50,000 pounds of potatoes. So I asked Blaine, I said, could I take 5,000 pounds of those potatoes and share the other 45,000 pounds with my partners in the South King County Food Coalition? And Blaine made that happen. So thanks again to Hirai Farms. The corn that you ate tonight was grown in Eastern Washington on Blaine's farm. And I haven't had any yet, but I hear it's really good. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce our first speaker tonight. And I would like you to give a warm, warm White Center welcome to Senator Joe McDermott.
Thank you so much, Rick. It is a great pleasure to join you tonight and to celebrate the work of this community and the leadership that Blaine and Kerwin Sodexo have provided to make this evening possible. Supporting basic food needs of our communities is essential work, and I'm pleased with the work and happy to support the work of the White Center Food Bank and to work with other food banks throughout our community, the West Seattle Food Bank and the Vashon Maury Island Food Bank as well. I'm particularly pleased that despite the difficult budget situation the legislature has faced over the last 2 years in Olympia, that we have maintained funding for our school meals programs to make sure that kids in our free and reduced price lunch programs have as much support as possible in these difficult times. I'm also pleased to be able to celebrate the coordination of Sodexo and all of us coming together tonight, and to see my friend, former colleague in the legislature, Dan Newhouse as well, who is now directing the Department of Agriculture. The department and the governor recognize the need of supporting food banks, meeting the needs throughout our community. And I urge you to join with me in participating with the food bank in whatever way is appropriate for you. I'm pleased to be here tonight and pleased to make it all about the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Senator McDermott. Next, I would like to introduce to you Kerwin Higashi, who is the Vice President of Sodexo and co-chair of the Vertically Integrated Partnership to help feed those in need. Please welcome Kerwin.
Thanks. Thank you very much. On behalf of Sodexo, we're so happy to be here and have the opportunity to serve this community. We have over 46 partners, business partners, from across the state and even including Alaska that are part of Sodexo family, here to serve you and to prepare the food for you. I want to say a little bit about how this partnership started. We call it the Vertically Integrated Partnership because we take it from the farmer, which is Hirai Farms, all the way through to the harvesting, to the wholesalers, to the producer, to the retailer, and then to all of you, the end user. I met Blaine Hirai from Hirai Farms about 3 years ago and started up a friendship. And he said, you know what? We have over 700 managers in the Washington and Oregon and Idaho area that are more than happy and would like to participate in the Stop Hunger effort here in the state and in supporting Governor Gregoire's initiative to feed Washington. And he said, well, I have product, do you have people? And so we said, we have people, you have product, we will then partner together and work together to give away the food and to serve those in need. So, it's been a great ride for the past 3 years. We look forward to continuing this effort. Our goal is to serve over 1 million families in the state of Washington and to continue our efforts. So, without further ado, I want to introduce to you my partner and good friend, Blaine Hirai from Hirai Farms and Annie's Fund.
Over 30 years ago, my dad started giving food away to the food bank over here. And anyway, when we were young, we'd always bring truckloads of food over and we'd give it away. Because one of the things my dad always preached to us was that you always want to give back part of whatever you make and part of what you grow. And one of the best things you can give away is something that you make yourself. And so for a farmer to give away food that's a natural. And when Kerwin Higashi came along and Sodexo, it really made this program go. I mean, it absolutely supercharged it because when Kerwin came and Sodexo came, everybody followed. I mean, McCain's and National and Sysco and FSA, and I mean, it's just an amazing group of people that's working with us now. And like Kerwin said, in the years to come, we're going to give away millions of meals. And our goal is to do 1 million families in a year. So